There can be many other ways that you can participate in crypto markets. Whatever the choice may be, it is essential to look at what they might be. Now, enough with all the theory. Let's move on to the application side of things and learn about how one can participate in the markets. Let's learn how we can apply our interests and knowledge that we shall gather over time with this program. I would start with identifying what all personalities can one adapt towards while participating in the cryptocurrency market. I mean, not necessarily being a participant implies being a full-time intraday trader, for suppose. There can be many other ways that you can participate in crypto markets. Whatever the choice may be, it is essential to look at what they might be. Also, the point of taking this program is to look at the ways by which you can make money and be a part of this amazing revolution. Smart money for the internet age, also known as cryptocurrencies. The first and the most obvious way is by investing, which is the first and most common way, or as they call it in the market, being a hodler. I remember to mention earlier that there is something called market cycles. Investors are people who hold the cryptocurrency positions through various market cycles. They do not time the market and hold it through cycles and are backing project potentially based on their understanding, which can be analyzed through different fundamental and technical ways. So they are trying to find gems in terms of projects that will have much higher value in the future. That is what investing is for you. The next is trading. Trading is a timing business and it's done to benefit from the movement in a particular direction in the short term. Trading is different from investing, where the underlying asset does not matter. You can be trading in futures or options or currencies, derivatives, and many other financial instruments. So it doesn't really matter about your previous trading knowledge in cryptocurrencies. If you can trade in market A, you can trade in market B. The third is arbitrage. You might not be familiar with this, but arbitrage is a type of trade which is a security or currency or commodity where it is nearly simultaneously bought and sold in different markets, basically. The purpose of arbitrage is to take advantage of the different prices available in different markets, but in the same financial instrument. Let's take a small real-life example. Markets work in isolation, and same assets, commodities can be traded at different prices on markets. Oil being sold and traded on Indian exchange might be different from a Singapore-based exchange. So discovering these prices and buying at one place and selling at another at the same time would result in a differential profit. There are more complicated concepts such as liquidity, access, and legal framework that might be needed for a commodity such as an oil. But with cryptocurrencies, you can trade between markets if you find arbitrage opportunities. Markets are still underserved in the crypto markets, and this could be a great opportunity even now for people who have a background in such trading styles. The next is by investing in private and public token sales. As companies that want to scale and take their company to investors and even public investors through an initial public offering, here in crypto land, we have something known as an initial coin offering or even sometimes an initial exchange offering. These are primary markets, meaning they are the IPO equivalent or initial public offering equivalent of the stock market, which means that the projects that have first initiated the transaction of transferring the tokens to the buyers. These are absolutely based on performance expectations of the project after listing. So this is another way you can participate early towards a project. Ethereum, one of the first ICOs, you could have bought 2000 Ethereums for 1 Bitcoin. And Ethereum raised around 31,000 plus BTC, while now you can get like 1 Bitcoin for around 25 Ethers. That's a 100x growth against Bitcoin in terms of its value in the market. We can cover and analyze token economics of a project before thinking about investing in them. We will cover this in a separate dedicated segment as token economics and project analysis. Next up is DeFi, which is decentralized finance. Bitcoin was one of the first innovations in bringing financial services completely on a decentralized platform. Seeing such practice and adoption, Ethereum proved to be a significant technology team convinced that more exists to be solved in the world of financial services, which would require complex programming and that too in a trustless environment. A true decentralized computer for people to share and transact on. Applications built on Ethereum evolved complex financial products and services, which has taken the market by a storm since the last 2 years. DeFi is the future, and you can stake, farm, lend, borrow, and yield and earn on your assets. This has evolved as an economic principle to move from high energy consuming proof of work to leaner proof of stake model. We shall cover the difference between proof of work and proof of stake in other segments. What does it really mean to invest in Ethereum before ETH 2.0 comes through with proof of stake consensus? Staking ETH is a key factor in becoming a node on the Ethereum blockchain, whereas currently to participate you would need a whole mining unit. There are various financial services and products built, and a few of them are from India as well. Don't miss to learn more on this topic to have a better idea on how to invest in them. For all options in DeFi, you will need a wallet to access these protocols. We will share more information in upcoming programs dedicated to DeFi and decentralized applications. Then comes in NFT or non-fungible tokens. There was a very popular instrument called CryptoKitties launched back in 2017. It was actually one of the first decentralized applications being used on Ethereum blockchain. Non-fungible tokens of the type of ERC-223 are not similar to each other. You can consider digital art or any other digital file to be unique, and so were these CryptoKitties. They were and are a proof of uniqueness. For example, your Bitcoin and my Bitcoin are completely the same. We can exchange them and they're exactly fungible. Whereas your CryptoKitty or mine might not be. So there are unique and customized to a particular use case depending on the features of the project. We will cover this in the future as well with a separate segment to dApps, DeFi and NFTs, covering how you can actively participate in using applications developed on blockchain technology. Bitcoin is the starting point, the father of mainstream crypto, but the world of crypto is a big and interesting place. Like planes, everyone's life is going to be touched by crypto directly or indirectly.